And it's yet another beautiful morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time you are watching me. So, yes, if you see this beautiful face inside this chair, it's all about relationship talk, whether dating, whether it's having sex, whether if to anything you want me to talk about, yes, I am here to do justice to it for you. Yes, because I'm always here for you. I'm always here for you. So the name is Lami. This is Caravan of Love, and you're watching City Star TV. So today's topic is a very quick one. We are not wasting time here. We are just coming to hit. We are hitting, and then we are gone. That's what we are doing today. So today's topic: 4 ways to know your dating standard is low. Yes, just 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ways to know your dating standards is low. So if you want to know whether you are being too high or too low, you are going to know that today. But just that, you are going to take the low one today. Yes, I'm just going to let you know about how low your dating standards are today. This one is not girls edition, but then this one is for both the guy and the girl. So moving straight to number 4. Yes, you settle for bare minimum effort. You settle for bare minimum effort. Like my guy, like my lady, I always say know your worth when you find yourself in a relationship. Just don't settle for anything because you need to settle for it. Like example, I'll just use maybe Toffee. So because he knows you love sweets, because he knows you are a lover of sweet, enti okotam tonton bro anu waje okoto alewa black and white everybody me who be chache okotam bro anu waje. No, baby, maybe what you're looking for is ice cream, the one in the box, even not the smaller one, no, the big one. But then because, let me, and you show them a fanessa, and you show them, now we will know be about them. Then he'll come back and tell you, say you didn't know your worth. Like my guy, my girl, like know your worth when you find yourself in a relationship. I'm not saying abuse it, because we have those that abuse it. No, when you see someone that is abusing it, you will know. But then know the kind of person you are in the relationship. Don't settle for anything less. No. Whether single or in a relationship, I always say know your worth. Before you enter a relationship or whether you are single, like before the guy will come, before the lady will come, make sure that you know your worth. Unim, if you know how expensive you are, that is when someone is going to see you like that. But then if you bring your standards, like if you find yourself one kasa who say media me bonya din ya obi so be hu say girl we dey ne bonya din or boy we dey ne bonya din enti oto tonton ba ya na waje. So baby, just don't settle for any bare minimum effort from anyone. Number 3, you tolerate poor treatment. Something I won't even wish for my enemy is for you to tolerate something that would bring your self-esteem down, would literally bring you as a personality down. Like you are constantly like excusing disrespect, behaviors like the person is being rude to you, lack of communication. Like my girl, like my guy, like when it comes to relationship, communication is key. So if your guy or if your boyfriend or if your husband or if your wife or if your spouse talks to you anyhow and you feel like because he's in a bad mood, sister, brah, it has happened to you once, it has happened to you twice, it has happened to you like, are you going to sit down for it to happen to you for the 4th time and then give me the excuse of you see the way I'm looking at you? Like, how long are you going to take that? How long are you going to let someone treat you like that? Like the is when you guys are in the midst of people and he downplays you in front of maybe his friends, maybe his family, her friends. Mostly it is the ladies that, forgive me ladies, but then it is my gender. We like downplaying our guys when we are in the midst of our friends. Especially when maybe the guy doesn't meet your standards, and maybe when you get, because you don't want your friends to know that you are going out with this guy, then you just downplay the guy like that. Then the guys too, you guys sit in the midst of your friends and then you talk, excuse me, trash about your girlfriend. Nah. Like, we are talking about 4 ways to know your dating standard is low. When you start taking poor treatment. Nah. I'm not saying say go boat to boat with your boyfriend. I'm not saying say go boat to boat with your spouse. But then when there is time that you know say, dude, you need to respect me. There should be some kind of respect between the two of us. Girl, demand it. Boy, demand that respect. Don't just let anyone come and walk past you like that because they see you to be, oh, it is not anything. We'll just take it like that. Oh, don't worry. It's okay. Nah. From today, enough is enough. No poor treatment. So if you're passing by and then you saw this beautiful face and decided to stop and then listen to this beautiful voice. Yes, we are talking about 4 ways to know your dating standard is low. 4 ways to know your dating standard is low. I said number 4 is you settle for bare minimum effort. Number 3 is you tolerate poor treatment. Number 2, you prioritize having a partner over compatibility. You prioritize having a partner over compatibility. Staying in a relationship just to avoid being single. The question that I always ask is, why do you enter a relationship? Why do you say yes to a guy? My guy, why do you propose to a girl? My ladies, you say yes to a guy because all your friends are in a relationship, and then when they're talking, and then my guy this for me, and then my guy is this, and then my guy that, and then my guy is this. Oh my goodness. Then when you wake up in the morning, all you see is relationship. Jesus. You are sophisticating the single ones. It's okay. Hey, yeah. Hey. Say I mean him say for this. Anyways, that's just a passerby. But then do you enter the relationship? Do you enter because you want to avoid being single? Or maybe when your friends are talking, you also get something to say. That is why you enter a relationship. Actually, a healthy relationship should be based on values, goals, emotional connections, like being able to communicate with your partner without being shy or without fearing your partner or anything like that. That is like having a healthy relationship. But then if you're constantly finding yourself in a relationship because you want to avoid being single, because you don't want your friends to laugh at you, like, dude, guy, girl, your dating standard is very low. If you enter into a relationship because you don't want to be called single, then some of us there, and you will say, "I know me incredible." Because some people have been called single, some people have been laughed at, some people have been mocked at, but then they are still making the cash, they are still living the life. So it is better, and my pastor always says that it is better to have a broken relationship than a broken marriage. It is better to have a broken relationship than a broken marriage. Don't enter into a relationship because you're just trying to avoid people mocking at you. You are just trying to it's like you're doing everything possible so when your friends are, dude, you are the one entering the relationship, it's not your friends. When the relationship gets to marriage, it is you and your partner, not you and your friends. So yes, number 2, you prioritize having a partner over compatibility. Then number 1, guess number 1. Yes, just guess. Like, guess. Guess what number 1 will be. Red flags. The most annoying part of red flags is you've seen the thing 1, you've seen it 2, you've seen it 3, you've seen it 4, but yet still you give excuses to it. It's like what kata wenikra. It's like you can read in between the lines, but you're just refusing to read in between it. Why do you do that? Like having toxic behaviors like manipulations, dishonesty, lack of effort from your partner. You see all these things. Why do you, especially when you find yourself dating a woman beater? You find yourself dating a guy that always does this, is always good at emotionally blackmailing you. And then you're still giving excuse to all these red flags. You're still closing your eyes to all the lies. It's like you can read in between the lies he or she is giving you. But yet still, let me give you the benefit of a doubt. How many years, how many months are you going to give the benefit of a doubt? Do you want to dig your own grave with your own hands before you know, say, Wankasa utu wamena? I hope I got the tree correct. Do you want to bury your own self before you know that, like, you are burying yourself? Like boy, like girl, it's a high time we stood up. It's a high time you change all these things. So we're talking about 4 ways to know your dating standard is low. Number 4 is you settle for bare minimum effort. Number 3 is you tolerate poor treatment. Number 2, you prioritize having a partner over compatibility. And number 1 is red flags. So if you see all these things around you, or you see yourself playing all these things, then know that your dating standards are low. But there still, you can go to the comment section and tell me the ones that I couldn't mention. Maybe there are some that you can also contribute to this video. Why don't you go to the comment section and let's get interactive? Yes, tell me your mind. Let me know. What are some of the points that you think are ways for someone to know, or are ways for your partner to know that their dating standards are low? Don't forget to also subscribe to our YouTube page, and don't forget to hit that bell so anytime we post a video, you'll be part of the first people to receive it, watch it, and share it with your friends. Don't forget to watch, share, and comment. Yes, you can also follow us on all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X. Let's get interactive. The name is Lomi. This is Caravan of Love, and you're watching City Star TV. We out.